Merry morning and moon sweet friends. It is Moonwind Fairy here to do your sneak peek into the new week message, energy, and vibes reading. General reading, so if you come across this video, might be a message here for you. If not, it's just a story. All right, let's see what's going on for this new week. First full week in March. How exciting. I think March is going to be pretty cool. Got Two of Wands. Wands represent our energy, our enthusiasm, and our passion. King of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, our emotions, and our feelings. Knight of Wands. Wands are our energy, our enthusiasm, and our passion. Queen of Wands. Our energy, enthusiasm, and passion. One more. Wooey, wooey. Four of Swords. Swords represent our thoughts and our intellect. So, out of the 5 cards, we've got 3 wands. So I'm going to say this new week is all about our energy, our enthusiasm, and our passion. And it looks like we're pretty excited. So I think what we're, I think January and February have been months of actually doing a lot of healing. So I think, we're 4 of Swords. We either have been really doing a lot of self-care or self-love. We, taking that time to rest in your nest with your heart, again, with your thoughts, healing some things. You could just be physically healing from a surgery, an illness, something like that. But we're coming out of that, I think this resting in our nest with our heart is kind of symbolic for very much, taking care of ourselves, putting ourselves first, minding our thoughts to keep them from being negative and harmful. So that's got us kind of excited about planning our future. You still might be going through this kind of process, but like I said, I really think that 2025 is like about us. It's individual. It's about loving ourselves and nurturing ourselves, as well as taking care of the people in our lives that we've been blessed to take care of. But I think it's really important that we take care of ourselves first. So I think this is kind of like what's been happening, what needs to be happening is just really doing a lot of self-care, self-love, because we are excited about our future. It's like we have the ability now to plan for our future. 2 of Wands is planning your future, because there's a sense of freedom. Knight of Wands is like, yahoo, it's time to have some fun, adventure. It's also very much about pursuing your dreams. The Knight of Wands is fast moving too. So, and I think that it's all about falling in love with life again, being excited, being passionate. Everything you do, you do for yourself, do it with love and with passion. And like I said, with the 3 wand cards, it's really about, it's going to be a high vibrational kind of week, I think. I think we're coming out of some necessary self-love and self-care, which should be a continuum. You just don't stop loving and taking care of yourself. That's going to be an always thing. Because ultimately, our goal in life is to have emotional wisdom, emotional healing, and big as the sky, deep as the ocean, lifetime love. Now, I really think that for ourselves, that's where it is. We want to be so in love with ourselves that we kind of become invincible. And I think that's where all this energy of the wands is like, yeah, it's like we're excited about life again. We're in love with being alive. And that has a lot to do with making ourselves the biggest the sky, deepest the ocean, lifetime love. We have to be the love that we want. Does that make sense? Well, it does. Because when we love ourselves, that is the energy that we project out. And we are going to attract that back to us. Now, if we're still healing, we can still do that. We can still start planning for our future, but ultimately the goal is to be so in love with yourself that you're just stronger, you're wiser, you're emotionally healed. So you're not dragging around all this trauma baggage, past relationships. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see what we got going on with this. Dang, this keeps showing up. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles represent our hearth and home and how we make our monies. 8 of Pentacles is about mastering your craft. It's about doing what you love and loving what you do. Let's see what this says here. A new career path, or simply add satisfaction and self-expression to your journey. Look at what gives you a sense of fulfillment. Again, it is, planning for your future. You want to be doing what you love and loving what you do. And you can do that, 10 of Pentacles, because you want it all. You want that comfortable, safe, and secure life, job, home, relationships. You also want to be creating a legacy for your family. This is about family. So I see a lot of this, 10 of Pentacles. The Pentacles keep coming up. And they're more practical, realistic and grounded, but they also have to do with family. And of course, it can be your chosen family. But in loving ourselves, we're really going to be attracting that love back to ourselves. If that makes any sense. All right. 8 of Wands. So we got new opportunities. We've got good news coming in. We've got a positive resolution to some kind of situation. And 2 of Pentacles. Because there's a need for balance. So to break it down again, what I think is going on is we are in a continuous kind of resting in our nest with our heart. And meaning our heart, our feelings, and our thoughts. It could be you're physically healing from something. Because there really is a need for balance in our lives. And I think that is, again, that self-care, that self-love, really kind of nurturing yourself. Because it's time to start planning for your future. Planning for your future and, doing what you love and loving what you do. So that you can have that comfort, safety, and security of having it all. This is being spiritually and materially blessed. It's abundance. And I don't like the materialistic aspect of it. But it's feeling, being comfortable, safe, and secure, having the creature comforts, being able to provide for your family, for yourself and your family. Because it's, it's time for you to pursue your dreams. It's time for you to have that freedom. And I think a lot of the freedom is, like I said, in loving yourself. It does give you more choices, if that makes sense. Because there's good news coming in. There's going to be a positive resolution to some situation, something that's going on this week. There'll be a positive resolution, as well as new opportunities. because you want to be the Queen of Wands. You want to be in love with life. You want to be passionate. You want to feel that sense of, and she's very courageous too, but I think this is more the vibe of just being enthusiastic about life. Because ultimately, we all want to be big as the sky, deep as the ocean, lifetime love for ourselves. We want to really be that way so that we can attract that same love to ourselves. King of Cups is also emotional healing and emotional wisdom. So I'm going to say the vibe for this new week is big as the sky, deep as the ocean, lifetime love. And that is to ourselves and for ourselves, because we want to, well, we are. We should be our greatest love, because in that way we are going to attract more things. But there's a lot of wands in this reading, so I feel like there's a lot of high energy happening, lots of, enthusiasm and excitement for the future, which is great. But the vibe for this week is big as the sky, deep as the ocean, lifetime love, because we should be our lifetime loves, right? Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful new week. I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.